Nah. Now I do want the merchant guilds to be happy enough. Strangely enough, they're a ways away from being very happy. Yeah, tariffs won't help me out here. Morale of navies might someday help me out. But spy network construction is something that's good for me right now, so I'll take it. I want to focus on whatever has the highest development and probably, you know, stuff I'm definitely going to take from them. And that starts out right there. Still working on making Gold Coast a city, but it's going well. Yeah, things are fine for Timbuktu. I'm maybe overly spending on my everything right now. Actually, with that in mind, I could probably stand to only have my army on half maintenance. We are hardcore enough to beat down these pathetic natives, with or without some morale. Jake, aren't you forgetting a land route through Morocco? Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. That would be a problem now, wouldn't it? They have that land route. And they have a big, scary army. Mine is bigger, but theirs is scarier. And that's really what matters here. Keep on doing that Caribbean Sea. It would be nice if I could reach Cuba. Many things would be nice. At least we have the money to be spending on all this. Right. It won't be very long. It'll be like 2 years before the Renaissance is in Futiyalon, and it'll start spreading to Bambox and Shekel Town. I'm probably actually going to develop both of them with admin. And I guess Dip. So that both of them can enjoy Renaissance and colonialism. I want those so badly. You could force vassalize Morocco for those delicious cores. There's not very much that's delicious about increased core creation cost. I mean, I could go and fight them. I could go and vassalize them. But then Portugal would come and attack me, and I'd be in for a very bad time there. Basically, I'm not looking for a fight on the land here. Then again, they would just march down here anyway. Might be better to put them out of their misery while I can. That would be a big undertaking. Very big undertaking. So let me think. I take Tuat. I fabricate a claim on Morocco. I vassalize them, which is only 43%. And then I could fight Portugal while they have no friends. And I just need to beat them on the land, which, whilst they have Tech 9 and I do not, is a big ask. But that's not to say I couldn't do it. Build a trading post on the South African coast. I can't agree with this. Alright, that is a big ask. Should I do it though? Maybe when I finish Gold Coast I can get there. How long's that truce that I've got with them? Not very they'll probably have no problem re-establishing that alliance with Castile. Yeah, they're mutually friendly. Still, I could still attack Portugal. It's dangerous though. There's a lot of dangers here. You've got the money, Jake. Take names and go places. I am also about to face civil war. Not sure I'd like that very much. In fact, I'm pretty confident that I would certainly not like that very much. Yeah, you hate me anyway. I might as well place my relative on the throne. There we go. Much better. Average claim too. If you don't want to expand that way, you can still make them a match. Then they can field a healthy 15 to 20k when full. Could be a bridge for institutions, Jake. Now, they certainly got Renaissance, but we'll get colonialism one way or t'other. Civil war just means you have a volunteer militia defense force taking care of your country. Alright, I wonder how fast I could take down Morocco. Would it be enough time to get a... I'd need a claim on them anyway, wouldn't I? There's a lot of things I need here. Let's just get to work on it. I forget though, do the AI make alliances even when one of them is at war? I'm trying to remember that. I could have sworn it's caught me out before. Grain Coast doesn't have grain. Cheers there, rhubarb pie. Oh, rhubarb pie. That's how good I am at reading. Again, people really want to go to Huaida, and all I can say is why. No, go to Sao Tome. That is where you're needed. And I'm not a big fan of the Dimmy getting more anything. However, they can have that influence. It means I can tax them that bit harder. And I will always tax them that bit harder. They'll be gone once there's no more fetishists to even have to worry about. Of course, there's Oyo, who I still want to eat. So I get that, I fight Morocco, and then I get very concerned about Portugal and Castile. Very concerned indeed. And disaster is going to be upon me in a year as well. Still don't understand these Fulani guys. Nah, I'm sure they don't want to really rise up. They're just rattling sabers at me. Since I'm still a bit concerned about my admin power, I'm going to pay down inflation. It's no big deal for me. That admin's got to be spent on something, and I'd rather do that than spend over and above on institutions. Tech, whilst I lack institutions, that is. Jake, they do only in defensive wars, and if not losing, forget the war score. I don't know what you're saying there, but it probably makes sense to you. I also lost my spy network in Oyo, but that's kind of to be expected. Whilst I should be spending the one that I have in Congo. Let's get those claims, they're going to be good for ages. And I will fight the Congo eventually. Hopefully they never get the tech that they need. Oh man. Thankfully we have so much gold that we can root out corruption nice and easily. You can Dow Congo, Jake. There's lots of places I'd love to Dow. Not really in a position to do many of them. This army should be plenty to bring down Morocco, even if they do have Tech 9. Would it be worth concentrating on building forts along the northern border so Europeans would have to drib manpower to get to you? Nah. And if I was really concerned, I would have kept my fort on Timbuck too. I did not. And yeah, Yatenga, we kind of saw that coming. Don't know why I'm still paying for this Jenny fort. I can deal with Yatenga anywhere, anytime. South Atlantic, none of this really appeals to me. Just want you all mothballed and stuck together as I continue to build up a fleet worthy of Mordor. The real reason I want to eat up Oyo is so that I can have these home ports, but perhaps taking down the Portuguese is a more pressing issue. Oh, settler increase, hell yes. I don't think I need my dip for anything else right now. I mean, sure, building up these provinces would be nice, but building up my colonies, doubly nice. Give them a 50% boost right there. Let's start paying our army. Let's enjoy our greatest general being dead. We can hope that our ruler dies swiftly. Actually, no ruler at all is pretty nasty. Could get a conquistador, but let's not bring this dangerously high. Jake, will you colonize west to former AI? No, it's not really worth my time going here right now. What I want is to get around here. This is top priority. I want to beat the Euros down to there. Why do I want to beat those Euros? Right, after the next month, I think I'm just going to pull you out. I mean, this is going really slowly anyway. So recall you for now. It's going to be finished in about a year. And then I'm going to send you up there so that I can get my claim on Morocco. Sadly, these guys still want to revolt, especially the Yatenga ones. But you know what? I can activate this fort so that the Yatengas don't really have anywhere to go as I march north to go and take care of Morocco. I'll bring some backup just in case. And I just really hope that I get a pretender who's pretty damn good. I don't want any of this 110 nonsense. The thing about civil wars, they're very expensive on monarch points. Very expensive indeed. Alright, well, we've got 4 shock. They certainly do not. They also appear to not have forts. They've got the capital fort, sure, but this seems to be all they have. Running out of reasons not to just go ham on him here and now. Crush the opposition. Shackletown, of all places, ended up getting autonomy. That I'm pretty... Wait, what? Didn't appear to actually happen there. Yeah, I'll take it. Still, we have institution spread here. What I'm going to do is bring in some development cost reduction. Am I sure? Hell yes, I'm sure. And then I am going to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, even though it's expensive here. Would be cheaper there, but this is the gold. 1, 2, 3. The reason I do that is not for the initial bump, but for the fact that it scales so much with the development of the province. So now in about 10 years I'll have both of these institutions. And heck, if I have the Diplo power, I'll probably bump up the production as well, just to get some more. So that's rather nice. Might also be an idea to give the spread edict here, because I won't need advancement effort anymore. I might want it here, because hot damn, I love that spread. You are great. Please take over my country. I don't mind losing 200 prestige. You have a strong claim, 452. You would end civil war. I invite you to my country. Seriously. Does mean Yatenga's going to be an issue, but let's just get Morocco eaten first. And I hope that he makes his way to my capital. He's also going to remove a lot of my prosperity and give me devastation. But it's better than being in civil war, and I don't like this guy. Tuat, not an issue. And let's get ourselves a subject. Perhaps it's time to marry, Jake. You need to get rid of Sun and try new. No, I mean we have the Sun we never knew we wanted already. I hope this works. This could go pretty not well. I mean, they have such a tech advantage over us. Okay, 13-1 dice roll. And, what was that? 12-8. 9 is all I'm saying there. They are done and dusted. Oh, also, I never really needed this, so I can just get rid of you. I don't really want Toat. I do want Gold Coast to be finished. But then it might be better to get to work on you because he really lowers settler chance when you're added to a new place. When you're added to a place that's already going quite well. Yeah, it'll be done anytime soon. Get to work. Truce with Dahomey is up. Honestly, I just want to kick them out and not have them as a subject anymore. Would cost a load of prestige. But I'm about to not have prestige anyway. And I mean, just having them around like this is a pain. What they've done for me, which is rather nice, is they've, well, at least tried to convert these lands. Don't think he's trying for Atakora, but that's his problem, really. Point is, I don't want him, so farewell. Now, it makes sense, you're going to go for the forts here. Segu, probably Jenny as well. I'm asking myself if I still want Jenny. The answer is not really. I want him to take that and just go for the capital. Jake, how big is Castile, do you reckon? They approximately don't exist. Spain, on the other hand, is pretty big, pretty scary. And more pretenders? Yes, please. Yes, please. Take my country. I don't want it anymore. The Yatanga are a bit of a different story, sadly. This province is laughing at me. Oh, it'd be very risky to... Hold on, is he spreading Catholicism already? Bastard. Oh yeah, he's spreading it like wildfire. Ah, man, fighting Portugal is going to be such a pain in the rear end. Alright, now make your way to my capital. This is what I've needed all along. The guns of Tuareg. While our efforts to adopt certain technologies from Europe have reached, or have been somewhat impeded by the ongoing war, applying our new weapons in the field has a positive impact. Well, extra mill power is always... Oh, dear. Well, he was going to die anyway, but... Oh, well. Oh! Why you gotta hurt me like this? No, I'm gonna make the gamble. I'm a big fan of rolling a 5 and then re-rolling for a 6. Pretenders and loads of money? Did someone say, yes, that's exactly where I want you, actually. Take this, take it immediately. Just break my country, please. Don't even want it. Right, Oyo is gunning down Dahomey, probably because they think I won't defend them. And they are right. I still have a truce with them. It's a shame though, I wanted Dahomey to convert this province as well, but you can't have everything. Lose loads of money, get morale and discipline. I can think of an enemy who I'm going to want that against. I can definitely think of an enemy that I'm going to want that against. 10 morale, 5 discipline. Huge morale increase. Goodbye manpower though. I had that once. I will, however, get a new standing army. Will take me up to force limit, but there's a problem with that. I don't have much of a force limit. I'll get a bit more when I subjugate Morocco, at least. Look, let's be honest, you've already got my capital. What if I just don't pay my army? Will you assault it? No, they won't. Alright, Yatanga we kind of saw coming. It would have been clever for me to actually have my units in position for it. But I don't want them getting a freebie to spread their disgusting everything, so away they go. The conversions continue in earnest, which is good. In fact, the only places left to convert are Yatanga and the Gold Coast. That's not too bad. Gold Coast is done, as we said it would be. Oyo are ready to die, as they should be. And I'm left wondering if I should set up another colony. I can't get one there, it seems. Don't have the range, so I need to finish this off as well. I'm not having any of these fools here, though. Alright, very soon they'll become my subject. Jake, how are you enjoying the new mercenary price? I like it. It means you can't just go ham with the old mercs. And that I'm fond of. Alright, this is good because the losses that I take in this battle don't matter, since when the rebels break my country, I'll be getting an army for free. The Fulani do matter, though. I didn't see them coming, but then it's bad times for my country in general. Alright, Portugal is down. This is also down. Please merge everything together. Leave behind a scrap, and the rest of you make your way over to these jokers. Not liking the devastation that's plaguing my land now. Portugal, Cuba. I could do with Spain being at war so that those guys won't ally, but I don't know how long... I don't know when this war that I had with Portugal ended. 7 pretenders in Dal, lol. Okay, that's fine. Bring it on. But I can't have these guys break my country, so I need to take care of revolters. I got my capital at least, so they can keep on keeping on there. They will break my country 24 months because they have the capital. Okay, that means I just need to take care of other troublemakers before then. Which is just pretenders. The Mossi wish to rise up, that's maybe a problem. We'll see. And these guys are just a gift to keep on giving, aren't they? Okay, Portugal's gunning down Tlemcen as well. That's good though, that should stop them from allying Spain, which gives me an opportunity to fight them. Who are Spain and Portugal's rivals? Portugal is rivaled with myself, France, England and Tunis. Well, Tunis is an enemy. Spain have Burgundy, the Ottomans and Muscovy as rivals. The feeling is mutual. Now, France is allied with... Spain is allied with France and Portugal is rivaled with France. That would be great for me, but these guys are still historical friends and that will overcome that by a country mile. Not a big fan of you taking over this land. But I'm not a fan of fighting with inferior flanking, so I'll try a bit better than that. Cotton Oyo wants some more, because I'm not really paying much attention to this, what with, you know, all the fighting going on. We will survive. Okay, it's just more pretenders that want to rise up right now. I really want them to take over. Okay, great, we got Morocco as a subject. Could take their money, but I could also not take their money. Oddly enough, some people won't like me for it. Morocco is probably on that list. Yeah, I mean, straight away they are not big fans of us. Alright, well, you might as well just stick around there. I can see no great reason for having you right now. Fighting Portugal, though. That's so dangerous. Don't think I could beat them on the high seas just yet, although I haven't been building my my boats, which I need to fix, even though they're only early Caracs. Seems to take an oddly very long time to build. Kill him to death. Alright, as long as it's just pretenders running over my country, then that's fine. 21 months from now. Hopefully none of these other guys pop. Might even be worth doing horrible things to them. Jake, unrest gives penalty to shipbuilding time. Well, there's the ticket there. Which actually might make it better to build them down here, which is hilarious because these lands are garbage. Still, if it gets them done faster, then I'm all for it. Because I need 10 ships of war to deal with Portugal. Well, to maybe have a chance of dealing with Portugal. Really though, do I fight them here and now or do I not? Looks like they're going to have a very fast win against Tlemcen at this rate. Alright, so many of these guys. just as potentially planned. Well, the home defense army grows ever stronger, so at least we got that going for us. Might as well get rid of extra unnecessaries. Jake, keep exploring. I've been forgetting about that as well. Many things to do at once. North Atlantic, sure. Probably an invitation to just lose those guys. Fighting Portugal while they're busy. I'll stop them from allying Spain. If they ally Spain, then my goose is cooked. But even if I fight and beat them, what's really my prize? Their, dare I say, is barely one. And this is a bit horrifying. I don't have freedom to move within my country. Jake, march Morocco. I don't think I want to. I'm unsure about that one. I mean, I'm going to want them to get all this land, but do I want to keep them as a march that badly? They're just going to be inviting pain for me up here. I also got to think what I want them for. They could dominate the Safi trade node and could act as a plug. Because if I just stop them from draining all the trade up here, then that could potentially work. Well, you know, it's only one stability to lose them later on. I think you've got a good point there. Besides, I'm going to need those defensive capabilities later on. Could pay off their debt as well, they'd like that, but no, they can work on that themselves. There's a gold 9 there, so I doubt you'd want to give it to Morocco. Well, no, that would help Morocco with their finances. Then again, I do want it, so... tricky choices, isn't it? Supply limit is fine there. Yeah, my country's just burning to the ground from these guys, and it really is burning. That prosperity is going to go so far away from me. But I just need them to break my country. I didn't figure I had close to 100 provinces. And I'd just give in to them if I could. Whatever ends this civil war. Ah, but they're fighting Dahomey separate. Oh, of course, Dahomey just got annexed. Ah, man, I want to fight Oyo and take their land too. It's not easy. I'm no expert, but you seem to have a few rebels, Jake. Ah, we're working on it. Civil war brings us to our knees. I'll be the judge of that. I don't like paying for that. I don't want autonomy everywhere. And I don't want to lose admin power. So goodbye a little bit of money. Just a little bit of money. Still unsure about fighting Portugal. I don't have that alliance. I have a lot of cores to take back, but I am so not in a position to fight them. This is kind of nice to see this far. I'd like to see a touch further, mind. So Portugal's fleet, now they have built heavies. So I'm still a long way away from beating them on that front. So they got heavies, they have an army. How exactly do I think I could beat them again? I mean, my vast defensive core here might not be enough to bring them down. Especially tech being the way it is. Also, you took my gold from me. I don't like that at all. I'm having that gold province back. Also vastly slows down the speed of this institution spread. Oh man, they're really working on this. Kind of want my capital back, but I need to be concerned about the old breaking here. The old DDR Jake wouldn't have minded not being in a position to fight. Why you gotta do this to me? I have have no ability to move around here.